Racism and discrimination in World of Tanks Blitz is something that is completely uncalled for in the game, and not only in the game, but in real life. If you're ever judging somebody by the way they speak, their skin color, or anything in those categories, it's sad, and it's just completely disrespectful and rude, and it can really hurt people. In today's video, we're going to be talking about not only how racism is not tolerated in the World of Tanks Blitz community, how we can stop it, but as well, my own personal mistake, how what I tried to convey was wrong, and yeah, we're going to be talking about both of those in today's video. Now, for any of you that are new to my personal dilemma in this entire talk, it started about a couple days ago. I made a comment in a game, and I said, this is NA server, speak English. And the issue was I had lost about 15 games. And I'm going to say right off the bat that I am not trying to make it any better for my side. What I said was wrong, and I completely understand that. What I tried to convey was wrong. What I had in my mind and what I said were two very, very different things. And because of that, I want to apologize to anybody I did offend in that text chat or went over. If any of the Latin American communities were offended by this, I'm completely sorry. And I spoke to Papa Rage about this. He of course made a post and a video talking about it, and I wanted to talk to him personally and try and tell him what was going through my mind at the moment and why I said what I did. So basically, in that battle on my team, there was a player, and I kept trying to tell him where to go, and he just wouldn't listen to me. And I got really, really frustrated. And I had been having some really bad teams that day. And obviously that doesn't make up for what I did. But I was really, really mad. And for any of you that don't know, I do have a condition called ADHD. It's pretty much hyperactivity, it's called. And basically, most of us have that voice in the back of your head that says, hey, don't do that. That's stupid. Don't say that. Well, for me, I don't really have that. Because I have ADHD, the way my brain works is when I think of something, it just instantly comes out. I used to take medication for it back when I was in school, and I've managed to control it to a very strong point now where I really don't need to worry about it. For the last 3 years, I've been playing Blitz, and sure, while I do make my comments that'll be like, you kind of suck at the game, I never, ever say anything racist, because that's just wrong. But that day, I slipped, and the way I said it, I completely didn't mean to say. So, as I said, I completely apologize to anybody that I offended. I really didn't mean to. I was physically just mad that this guy wasn't responding to me, and I said that because the guy literally wasn't responding to me. It wouldn't have mattered if he was Russian. I don't even care if the guy spoke English. I was just so infuriated at the time, I just couldn't help myself. So that is what I'm going to say there. It's not an excuse, and that's why if you're ever wondering in the apology video why it kind of sounded like a made-up excuse is because I really didn't know what to say. I knew what I had said was wrong after I'd looked back on it, but it was one of those moments where I was like, well, shoot, I don't know what to say. I made a mistake, and this is blowing up, and I don't really know how to calm it down. So I just tried to make something that would calm it down, but clearly I did it the wrong way. So I removed my apology video, and that is what I have to say. I talked to Papa Rage about this. I told him my personal reason why I said it, the reason behind it. And it's not like I am, privileged. It's not like I don't deal with racism myself. My family, my dad's side of the family, and even my grandfather fought in World War II, and he was a minesweeper. And growing up in high school, there's people that make racist Jewish comments all the time, and that is completely uncalled for to a whole different metric. And to me, that's really disgraceful. So whenever, people have made racist comments like that to not even me, it definitely affects me. So I can completely understand at the same time where what I said affects anybody. And if it did, I'm very, very sorry. But back onto the topic now of just racism in World of Tanks Blitz. This is something that is uncalled for. It's something that I've had to kick many people out of my own clan for. And the fact that people will say the N-word and just laugh about it, if I've had people on the enemy team call me it's completely uncalled for. The fact that somebody thinks it's even funny in the slightest to say the N-word is ridiculous. Sure, I have friends, and I'm even friends with many people that'll joke about it, but joking and meaning it are very different. If you joke about something, but you clearly don't have the intent to hurt somebody's feelings, and if you do, then you apologize, I understand that. But if you're a player that is specifically going out of your way and calling people the N-word, you're calling them racist slurs that are Asian slurs or anything, you're in the wrong. And you need to understand that it is not acceptable in the Blitz community. And if I see people doing this, not only me, but as well, if any of you see racist comments coming out in the Blitz community, this is not something that we're going to stand for. And please either send me replays or just send them in the Wargaming, because Wargaming themselves have banned many people. So this is something that I don't stand for. And on that aspect, racism is completely, it's just disrespectful. And yeah, that's really it. I shouldn't even have to make a video on this, first of all. The main reason, of course, I'm making a video on this is to clear up my big mistakes. But as well, YouTubers like Meadsy, Papa Rage, we shouldn't have to make videos talking about racism. It's the year 2021. And the fact that, you know, the comment that I made created such an uproar in the community it shows how much hate, you know, not only the Latin American community gets, but as well every community. And it's sad. And I just wanted to say, for anybody that has been disrespected out there, I am sorry for not only my actions, but anybody else's actions that were racist to you. You shouldn't have to deal with that. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, who you identify as, if if you're part of the LGBT community. It doesn't matter what you are. You should be happy with who you are, and you shouldn't let other people let you down because of that. And it's just sad that a video like this has to be made. So from my end, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I again want to apologize. If any of you are mad with me, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry if I offended you. I guess you're just not going to watch the channel, which I completely understand, because what I said, it really was pretty racist when I think about it. I didn't intend for it to be racist. I completely was just thinking like my normal jerk self, where I'll just say something to somebody like, well, you suck. But I just got mad that time. So I really want to apologize to anybody that I offended there. And for anybody that has been offended, as I said, by a racist comment by anyone, I'm sorry for you having to deal with this. This is what today's video is on. Yeah, that's basically it. It's just a simple video talking about how racism is not allowed in the Blitz community. I will not stand for it. I will ban people. And I wanted to convey that I do not stand for it. It's something that I don't know if I've talked about on the channel before, but it definitely should have been brought up, because I've seen a lot of racist comments from people all over the world, and it's sad. So that is uncalled for. If you are racist, if you make comments and I see it in my gameplay, I will report you to Wargaming. And that is not a threat. It is something that I will literally do. So, yeah, that's what I have to say. Hopefully, all of you enjoyed today's video. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments down below. I hope you agree with the part of the racist. If you don't agree with what I have to say about my own dilemma, then that's up to you. But at least for racism, it should not be a thing in the Blitz community. Sorry if I offended anybody, but that's what I have to say. Hopefully all of you are doing well out there. Stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.